Magnus, 1 month from the start of the new campaign, how worried are you looking at your squad and noticing several key players are either coming back from injuries, still injured, or without clubs?
Well, if we take the injury part, I think it's still not perfect, and we still have some injuries, and like you said, player coming back. But the situation is better than it's been since I took over. So that's actually positive because players are getting back and players are getting back playing, and so at the moment we don't have any big injuries that will have players out for a long time. So that's actually better. Then we have a situation with I counted to 6 players in the roughly 30 men that we are following that are without club at the moment, and of course that's not perfect, but I don't want to worry about it because I can't control it anyway. So what we'll do is of course keep a close eye and can we assist the player in any way with help how to train when they not have a club, or also recommend players if someone asks for a position, then we do that. But otherwise, that's for the player and his agent to find the right club. For me, it's just interesting to pay close attention now this 4 weeks until we meet, or 3.5 weeks, and see who is most ready for the games. And then we also have, luckily, we have this Sweden game where we also can get some final answers before the Slovenia game.
How good is the squad depth? I think in the attacking forward, it's looking quite good, with Aitspurja being in good form, Frank Liga having a successful pre-season and so forth.
Well, I think what I got many answers in May and June when I got to see many players. So I think that in my mind I'm based on that, and now we will add what's happening in August. I have a clear picture of who are the players that I believe most in, and in what way, in what different variations can I use them, and so I mean, and how deep. Anyhow, how many you have to choose from the beginning is not so interesting, because you have to have a good group of 23 players when you meet up, and that should be a good chemistry and a good attitude, and then you would anyhow only could use 14 players during the game. So that means that it's two things. It has to be the right group that come together, but also in my mind I know who is most ready to play the games.
The next month, well, obviously the player's job is to get into best shape they can and play as good as they can, but what are you going to do for the next month? Is it just in-depth analysis of Slovenia and Sweden?
I would say that it's looking at Slovenia and deciding on strategies and scenarios in that game is very important. Of course, also analyzing Sweden, but that's the test for Slovenia. So it's not that it's important to know what Sweden does to get a good performance against them, but it's the priority there will be the test of players, I would say, before the Slovenia game, and otherwise it's planning the camp. So knowing exactly what we are doing in the camp, with what are we doing in training, how are we recovering, so everything is perfect, and we have a good setup for that now. I'm very happy with the organization and the structure we have, so that will not take so much time to decide on that. And then it's about, like I said, looking at the players now, really following players to know who is in good shape, and also visiting some players to talk about their role in the national team and prepare them for the Slovenia game. So that's basically it. So I will spend time on the road in the weekends to look at games, and during the weekdays I will be either here with meetings with the coaching staff, or I will be some part in Sweden also to spend time analyzing games and also watching players on internet, our place.
So you said you want to inform players about their position in the national team. Do you mean less experienced players then, or who do you want to visit?
No, there will be different kind of players. I think I will pay do a visit to Ragnar as the captain to talk to him, because I think it's important that especially him and some others also got even more insight in our opponent and what I'm thinking and what we're doing. So there are different kind of meet, and of course the best thing would be to meet every player. That's not possible, so then you have to catch up also with some during the camp.